worth the expense, do you think, to be in the mastermind? I think I know the answer, but we'll just let you say probably worth it, I guess.
100 times over.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and actually, I think it goes back to what you're just saying about kind of envisioning, like, who are you if you make $1 million a year, right? If you put yourself around people who are in that position and you see like, oh, this is what they do and this is how they behave, and you can kind of start to visualize that for yourself, and it totally breaks any blocks or, you know, mental barriers that you have around why that's possible for you. So paying to be in proximity for people who are really successful in whatever you want to do, completely worth it.
So it reminds me of this. I don't know if it's in the Bob Proctor book that we were reading, but he talks about, or maybe it's another Napoleon Hill. Anyway, Napoleon's talking and he's saying he had this friend that he'd been coaching for, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, never saw any results. And the reason is this is one of Napoleon's, close friends. So he let him in free. The guy never paid, came to everything, took notes. One day he said, you know what, you're just not going to see results until you start paying for it, because you're not going to take it seriously until you start paying. So I think there's just something psychological about when you pay for something, especially if it's significant to you. So, I think that's really helpful to just put your mind into it, put your will into it, and get as much value as you can. I think when something's free, you don't really, we can all get library cards and read all the books we want, but we don't. So take tuition to go read those books.
Yeah, or maybe you read the book, but you don't take any action on that knowledge, right? It's like there's a saying, and Jason actually maybe coined this, is revealed knowledge, meaning you have now done it yourself. And so the stuff you read in the book has now become your own. So in this sense, like you could read a syndication book, knowledge, I can't remember the wording he used for it. And then when you actually use it, it's revealed knowledge. Like, oh, there's like 10 more layers, but it's revealed now. And so you have like true wisdom and knowledge around it. So yeah, completely agree. And I do think there is something to be said. In fact, I have Jen Sincero's book. I really like her. And she's the author of like, You're a Badass, or You're a Badass. This one's called You're a Badass at Making Money. And she talks in there too about like what you described. She actually has a personal story where she like signed up for this coaching she couldn't even afford. So she had to make the money to pay for the coaching. And then again, it just completely changed her world from there. I'm not suggesting anyone do that, but if it's a pain point, it is expensive. You will very like get more out of it.